Hi, Dave McIntosh here with another adventure for you. This time we're going to take a walk in the park. Well, actually 3 walks along some of the trails in the park. And I must say I wasn't disappointed, but I must start off by saying that I love canoeing, and that is the way I like to spend time in Algonquin. But this summer it wasn't possible. So we decided to take some walks on the trails. And I must say it wasn't exactly what I had hoped for. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. We are first going to enjoy a walk on the Spruce Bog boardwalk. It is towards the east side of the park, right across from the visitor center. It is a very nice trail and an easy walk of 1.5 kilometers and is wheelchair accessible. It takes you across 2 bogs and a spruce forest and is a circle route. We enjoyed seeing this cute little swamp sparrow and a dragonfly that came to visit. There were lots of things to enjoy, like the scenery, and if you looked closely and kept your eyes open, there were little tidbits of nature all around. But we were disappointed that while we were on the trail, there wasn't much wildlife. This trail was created to introduce visitors to the ecology of Algonquin's spruce bogs, and it was good for that. It is a great beginner trail, and despite the lack of wildlife, we enjoyed ourselves. The second trail we went on and would like to talk about is the Hardwood Lookout Trail. This trail is not far from the Smoke Lake and Canoe Lake entrances. It again was a short trail, only 0.8 kilometers, and takes you through a typical hardwood forest. It has some hills, some steep hills, and can be enjoyable if you like walking in the woods. But there are no views, so you are surrounded by trees most of the time. At the lookout over Smoke Lake, which while we were there was very limited, there is a cairn that commemorates Douglas Haynes for his work at preserving the woodlands in Ontario, which was kind of neat. On the overall, we were not overly impressed with this trail, though if you knew your different types of trees, you might enjoy it. The third trail I'm going to take you on was my favorite. The Peck Lake Trail is a wonderful trail. The great thing about it is all the views of the lake. It is 2.5 kilometers long and takes you on a hike around the lake. It is not too difficult, though there are some rocky spots. It hugs the shore of the lake, so you get these windows regularly that look out over the lake. That is what I really liked, the beautiful views. The path can be rocky at times, and near the end, you climb up a set of steps, and then it takes you along the side of a ridge and back to the parking lot. On the walk around the lake, you will also be able to see some of the things that nature has to offer. Like these pair of loons on the lake, or a peek at a black-throated green warbler like I did, and of course a dragonfly or two. There are various mushrooms that brighten up the forest, like this tiny one lit up by the sun, or this golden one. But to see some of these things, you have to take your time and enjoy the hike. Rushing through and talking to each other all the time doesn't allow you to fully take in what you're there for, unless talking to your friend or family is what you're really looking for, in which case you don't need to go to Algonquin. The Peck Lake Trail is definitely worth the visit and is a nice, easy hike with some great scenery. On all of the hikes we were on, we didn't see much wildlife. But if you rented a canoe for an hour out in the lake, you wouldn't see much wildlife either. And if you're able to hike some of the longer trails, I think you would probably see more wildlife. Though a 1-hour canoe trip is a very enjoyable experience in itself, but canoeing into the interior of this big, wonderful park is an experience you will never forget. I trust you enjoyed this video. On the next video, we're going to take a little bit of a different tour. Some nature and wildlife are going to be in it. I hope to see you again in a couple of weeks.